everybody, welcome back. So as you guys can see, we're in the car, so you guys know what that means. We're going thrifting. So I decided to come and thrift at my local animal shelter thrift store. I don't come to this thrift store a lot just because it's so far out from where I live, but I was close to town because my my car is getting worked on. So as you can see, I'm in my parents' car. I'm borrowing their car for the moment as they're working on my car, and since we're on this side of town, I decided to come to this thrift store. Like I said, this thrift store is further out in town, so I don't get to come to her very often, which sucks because she does tend to have some nice sales. I love to pop in while they're having like their whole store is 50% off, except for like their, I'm trying to think, they have like a little like, I'm trying to think, like more pricier items. They keep it in this nice little area, and that isn't 50% off, but the rest of the store is, and that is awesome. So I actually don't know what sale is going on right now, so it's gonna be a surprise to both of us. So yeah, I was just waiting for the rain to stop to run on in, and it looks like it finally calmed down, so let's go and run on in. So as I was walking in, I passed the sale sign, and today's sale was bag day, meaning all small bags were $10 and all big bags were $25. You could stuff all that you wanted in there. As long as it was clothes, you were going to pay the same price. But because I wasn't sure how much clothes I was going to buy, I decided to opt out and went straight to the jewelry. Right away, I came upon this really cute little earring. But because I wasn't sure if it had a pair or not, or if these were like extra earrings, I put her down. Luckily, my kids went to look around as well and later noticed that both of the earrings were there, and I decided to pick them up because they were so cute. I actually found a pair of gold bracelets and a gold necklace at this store one time. This is why I like to look through their jewelries, because you never know what you're going to find. As well, something really cool, I found this projector right on top of the jewelry. I thought it was really cute because it's not something you get to see every day. And then right beside it was an old-fashioned, I want to say camcorder. It could even be a camera to take pictures, but I wasn't sure. But I definitely had to show you guys because I thought this was so awesome. I was also in between of one of those things that could check your eyes just because of all the little knobs and stuff. If you know what this is, definitely let me know down below because I was very intrigued. Found a double stack. Oh, never mind. I thought it was a waffle maker. I have a single one. That would be cool if you can do two waffles at the same time. That would be nice. Oop, sorry. So even though here in Florida it's super hot, I still love looking through the jackets because during this time is when you find those hidden gems. Right away, I found this really pretty burgundy jacket, but she was in a size small, so I knew it was definitely not going to fit. And I'm in the hunt for a black leather jacket, and right away I found one. I was telling my daughter, what do you think? And she was like, I don't know, Mom. It looks like it has something on it. So I put a little bit more attention, and yeah, there was some white stains on the front. And then later I noticed some on the collar too. And then yeah, nothing seemed to catch my eye here, so I moved a little forward. I was trying to move the cart, and I was like, oh, please don't fall. Luckily, you guys didn't tip over, so we're good. Nothing was catching my eye. Definitely, love looking for blazers because I can dress these up and dress them down. I did come upon a black one here on this shelf, I remember, and I told my daughter, I don't think it's gonna fit. It's an extra large. So yeah, I put her back. I was like, man. But she was really nice. I like the detail that was on the front of the blazer, but unfortunately extra large I knew was going to be way too big on me. So from here we went to the belts. I was trying to see if I can find anything different, unique, that would, good great with a little bit of everything. I love pieces that I can mix and match. Unfortunately, there was not a lot of options, but something did catch my eye. Something did catch my eye behind the belts though, which I thought it was a belt, then realized it was a dress that was just, I don't know. The detail was amazing, so that's what caught my eye. But I thought it was gorgeous. This pleated dress with this beautiful flower detail. I was like, I wasn't sure. So I pick her up anyways, but as you can see, prices were not bad at all. One thing I did realize, and then I later found out why, the clothing racks were all like bunched together. So it was really hard trying to get in between the aisles. But I was digging through everything. I was trying to make sure I didn't miss anything, something, that would pop up. And then boom, I did break the hanger. I remember I broke the hanger. I found this gorgeous Dockers jacket, but unfortunately she was extra large and I knew she was not going to fit, but she was in excellent condition. I was like, okay, put her back, kept looking, trying to see if I can find anything else that would catch my attention. It was funny because this sweater literally jumped at me, but it was a very distressed sweater. It looked like a cat had put its claws into it, and it was kind of funny. I later found this really cute little sweater from the brand Pink Rose, which I thought was really cute and thought maybe my daughter could use this for winter time. She could dress it up or down. Unfortunately, she said it was not for her, so she ended up staying. But I thought she was cute. And from here, I headed to more jackets. More jackets because I found a hidden area and I found another jacket, leather. And guess what? I was laughing because I knew it wasn't going to fit because it was a large, but as you can see here, too big. And because there's no fitting room, I decided to start just wearing things in front of for you guys. I was like, okay, guys, let me know if you like the piece or not. But yes, you can see I found a hidden area here of jackets. So continued looking and I almost lost it when I found this beautiful London fog jacket. In the moment, because I could barely see in through my phone how I look, I do try on the piece. The piece was intact. The price tag was still on it. The original price tag was still on it. I was actually very much amazed. No stains, no rips. Inside was intact. It was a decent size. I think it was a large, and I dried it on, and not too big, not too small. Just I wasn't convinced with the sleeves. The sleeves were just not, I don't know, they were not doing it for me. But I'm not going to lie, guys. Seeing it now as I'm doing the voiceover, I'm kind of tempted to go back and see if she's there, because do you see the inside of this jacket? You rarely find jackets like this and in this type of condition. So literally, guys, I'm like really itching to go back and see if she's there. But I put her back and continued with the blazers to see if anything else caught my eye. I immediately saw this black blazer. At the moment, I couldn't remember if I had a black blazer or not, and I think I do. So I don't know why I was looking for black blazers, but I decided to try this one on to see how it would look on me. It was a size large as well. I tend to try on all sizes because you never know how they're going to look. Sometimes they just hit. And unfortunately, this was not it. It was a little too big and it wasn't looking the way I wanted to. So I decided to just leave her and continue on with the bags. Guys, I was shocked beyond. I was like, wow, this was a mess. They were all over the floor. I happened to just see this bag right here. I think it's the only one that caught my attention. But after looking at her for a while, I was like, there's nothing I could really dress this with. So I decided to put her back. I decided to show you guys the shoes, but as you can see, it just it wasn't speaking to me. The shoes were not speaking to me, so there was nothing really interesting to see there. I moved on to the clothes to see if I could find anything, and I came upon this, I think, Urban Outfitters, yes, Urban Outfitters sweater, which had me a little confused if I was looking at it inside out or outside in, because as you can see, the tags are on the outside, but in the inside is the stitching. I don't know. So I was like, you know what? It's okay. I put her back and continued to see if anything else would catch my eye. But unfortunately, just I think because everything was just so everywhere, I was just not finding anything. Nothing was really speaking to me. So I ended up in the boutique side of the thrift store, but I usually don't tend to buy anything in the boutique. They tend to put the prices up a lot more higher here. But I still like to come in and take a look. You never know. You might find something, that's worth spending that little extra. But look through the racks, didn't really find anything that was just catching my eye, like I really need this piece. So, yeah. But as I was looking through the racks, I did find this really pretty, this dark right here, burgundy, I want to say burgundy red suede new look jacket. I thought it was really cute. I showed it to my daughter, but she was like, no, mom, that's okay. Hey guys, so I am back home. This is why I have you guys down here. My mom's car has bigger windows so you guys can see everything. But we're home. My girls went inside. I'm hungry. My head hurts because I'm so hungry. It's crazy. And sometimes when I wear hats, it tends to make my head hurt quicker. So that's why lately I've been trying to stay away from my hat only when I go out or something like that, because I don't know why it's just making my head hurt often. But anyways, so I noticed a lot of the shelving areas where the home decor usually is at was really, really empty, and I wasn't sure why. I was very surprised when I got there. I was like, oh wow, there is nothing. And then I noticed that the racks of clothes were like all bunched together, and I also didn't know why. Comes to find out at the end that they are actually moving locations, so they're actually going to be switching to a new location, so they're getting ready to move everything. So I was like, okay, that makes sense, because I was very surprised on how unorganized everything was. Like the clothes, especially because they were all in, like I said, movable racks. The shoes, the purses, especially the purses, I was just like, what is going on? But that is why they're moving locations, so I can't wait to be able to go to that new location. I'm hoping they're putting dressing rooms in this new location, because that would be awesome. Sometimes I don't mind, like today I was trying on clothes with you guys, but sometimes when people are just staring at you, it kind of gets a little awkward. So I hope they put some dressing rooms in there. So I can't wait to see the new location. I ended up getting two items, a clothing item and an accessory, so I can't wait to show you that, guys. And that's about it. But I was finding a lot of good pieces, though. Unfortunately, they were not my size. I was so sad, but that's okay. You win some, you lose some. So yeah, but let's go inside so I can show you guys the pieces. Hey guys, so it is later in the day. Sorry about the gloominess. It's been raining on and off all day today. I actually took a nap earlier because my head was hurting. But I wanted to show you guys really quick what I purchased at the thrift store. I only got 2 items, but to me, they're really pretty items. I rather have quality over quantity. Like, what's the point of buying like 10 items and then I only wear like 1 or 2 out of the whole bunch? I rather get something that I know I'm gonna wear over and over again. So we're gonna start off with the accessory that I found, which were these beautiful little diamond crystal, I want to say, earrings. They're very small pendant, little tiny, but it's okay, because not every time I'm going to wear my big old hoops. Sometimes I do want something cute and dainty with a dress, or when I'm going out at night, thought they were really, really pretty. I actually had seen just one I hadn't realized that the second one was there. My daughter's the one that actually noticed it. And when she found them, I asked the lady and they were only $1. So I had to pick them up. I could not leave those there. And they're so pretty. I actually have a necklace that these would look really cute with if I put them together. So I'm super happy I found them. I've actually found a set of gold bracelets and a necklace at that thrift store before. That's why I tend to go straight to the jewelry when I go to that store, because of that. And they're really a really nice pair of bracelets. Like, I don't have them with me like right here close by, otherwise I would show you guys. But yeah, always look at the jewelry because you just never know what somebody has, you know, just given away. But yeah, now let's go on and try on the outfit. Sorry that my face is cut off. It's just the dress is so long that I wanted you to see the whole dress, not my face. But very beautiful dress that I found. Unfortunately, it's way too big on the top part, which I'm super sad about, because it's definitely the type of dress that I've been looking for up here, down here, I mean, the pleated style. I could definitely envision a skirt like this with a different top. Beautiful, beautiful detailing on this dress. I love it. It's just not my size. It has this gold, like metallic band for the holding top, and then it has beautiful little gold details in it. Such a beautiful dress. I could totally envision somebody going out to dinner with this. I'm gonna actually take it over to my mom's and see if it fits her, because they're going on vacation, so it would be really nice that she could use this to go out for dinner. So it'd be really, really pretty. But definitely putting this on my list of thrifting things. Hopefully I can find one in my size just like this, because it's beautiful. I love the detail. These are the pieces that I love to find. This is why I thrift, so we can find nice, unique pieces like this. But yes, I'm super happy with this dress. Unfortunately, not my size, but yeah. Thank you guys. So that is it. Like I said, I only got 2 items, but I rather get things that I know I'm going to wear. Unfortunately, like you guys saw, the dress does not fit. It's a little too big. I am going to take it over to my mom's in a minute and see if they want to use it. I don't know if they'll use it or not. If not, I'm getting some ideas of how I could probably work with the dress. I don't know. Maybe I could fix it a little bit. But I don't know. I don't know how to sew. I wish I knew how to sew, because the things I could make if I knew how to sew. I am trying. I do have a sewing machine. I am trying to learn how to sew, but it's not as easy as people make it look. It's actually really hard. So, but one day I will learn, and when I learn, we're about to make a lot of nice outfits, guys. But I'm also, you know, guys, thinking a lot about that jacket I left behind, the London Fog one. Like, it's on my mind. I don't know if it was a good thing if I didn't get it or not. I don't know. I'm debating if I'm gonna go back and see if it's there. If it's there, it was for me. If it's not there, then it wasn't meant for me. So it is what it is, but we shall see. If I keep thinking about it in the next few days, I'll go back. But it's definitely something people I keep trying to cut off, but I think it's something that people aren't gonna buy right now. So if I go back, it might be there. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I will let you guys go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I will see you guys all next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you guys take care. Bye.